So single variable function means what? Simply we can go for local minima and local maxima. You know, you have heard about that. If you can also find it by just finding the value of local minima, minima and maxima by using in the graph also, like curve tracing. Such kind of things you are finding in the curve tracing. What is the maximum point? What is the minimum point? And where the curve will going to as a convex function or concave function when the curve is going down or up. So we can have the global and the local minima and maxima if it is of a single variable. But optimization is not concerned with the one variable, but here is a multi-variable optimization with no constraints. If no constraints will be there, then this comes under this a kind of the non-linear optimization problem. So we go for necessary condition, sufficient condition, partial derivative will go for that. So these are the basic definition. We go for the optimization classification. The multivariable means we should must have the objective function, we should must have the inequality constraints here. So here I am showing this is one minute. It is hanged. Why it is hanged? Mm. It is hanged. Wait, please. The system is why it is hanged because some downward down is. Mm, mm. What is there? Control Alter Delete. No, Control Shift and Delete. Nothing. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are.
Actually, the screen was hanged, so just I'm trying to make it. Okay, I'm just going to reboot the system or restart the system so that it will be easy to get. But the question is,
Excuse me, sir.
yeah,
So you can try task manager and end the task.
end the task na control shift and enter na delete.
हाँ, कंट्रोल ऑल्ट डिलीट, फिर उसके बाद टास्क मैनेजर पे जाए.
वो कर रहा हूँ कुछ नो रिस्पॉन्स कंट्रोल अल्ट एंड डिलीट गिविंग नो रिस्पॉन्स
Then I think, sir, you can try restarting the system.
Yeah, sorry guys. This is all because of the technical issues. This is not in our hand.
No problem. No problem, sir.
Mm. So this is your PPT. Just I want to finish it and then we go to start the things that I planned. Now see, it's a very good PPT for you to understand. So I was here. Necessary and sufficient condition for the one a multivariable optimization with no constraints. So this we apply the Lagrange's and sufficient condition. Hessian matrix are there. It's all. So when we have this equality constraints or inequality constraint like minimize fx, and we have is a kind of it's not working. Okay, so we go for the linear programming and other programming methods that will be used to we use here. Why? Okay, fine. So direct substitution, constraint, and variations and Lagrange's multipliers. Then the substitution methods have some drawbacks. Then by the methods of constraint variations, still it has the some drawback which provided for the problem with more than 3 constraints. We cannot go for that. But if you have more than 2 variables, because in the graphical method, you can apply the 2 variable maximum, you can solve it. But if you have more than 2 variables, we call it multivariables, more than 2 variables. So we are confined that we cannot go for the graphical methods. So in that case, we go for. So these KT conditions are for non-linear optimizations. So convex programming problem is kind of that. Some advanced techniques nowadays the people are doing like hill climbing. This is a one technique. Simulated annealing method. This is very important method. Genetic algorithm. You heard about the genetic algorithm? Anyone? Meta heuristic and heuristic methods. Meta heuristics. Yes. Respond, please.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, genetic algorithm, this is one of the optimization method that will give you, this is one of the strongest method. This will give you the best method, genetic method. So when you go for the higher study, the people are using here and go for SAM or some other paper, you will find it. Genetic algorithm is very, very important. We just create the this technique that depend upon the evolutionary, we call it evolutionary algorithm here. So object we define in this technique and this is the next actually based on the natural selection, inspired from the natural selections like genetic the genes are there, we are offspring we are producing. So ultimately we go for to ultimate to produce in our software also it is there as an algorithm to go for that. Then same as ant colony optimization, these are again a meta heuristic optimization. But there are so many ant colony, particle swarm optimization, PSO, genetic algorithm, spider monkey algorithm. So many methods are there. But genetic is one of the strong method to get the optimal solution. So in managerial economics, people are using so many optimization technique with total revenue, total cost, and so functional relations. And so I'm not going that. Then in pharmaceutical and the process, I said the medical means the pharma analytics, pharmaceutical analytics are there in the market. They are demanding a lot of the things. So in that case, you should also go for to apply the method, this optimization techniques. So application, let's say, so many applications are there. Engineering basically are concerned with the engineering applications here. The technique that means we use for design of civil engineering structures such as frames, foundations, bridges, towers, chimneys, and dams for minimum cost. So how to minimize? It gives a minimum. We take a minimum cost. Again, we apply to optimization techniques are there. So and then design of minimum weight structures for earthquake, like wind and other types of the random loading is there. Then how to design the things that can be again use the optimization technique. S.S. Rao, there is a one book, S.S. Rao. and this especially optimization technique for engineering. So a lot of the applications are there. Then optimum design for electric networks, that means the optimization of the network paths that we can apply, and that is again a optimization technique. Optimum plastic design of frame structures, design of aircraft and aerospace structure for minimum weight. It can be the optimum optimization technique it requires. Finding the optimal trajectory for the space vehicles, we can go for optimization technique. So is there so many objectives are there. There are so many softwares also used for optimization technique like MATLAB hai, R hai. We have some software here also, Mathematica, Maple is one of the good software also. Lingo I am using here. So many. MATLAB is a very good is one of the best scientific, actually we call it for the engineering point of view. This is one of the good software that we can apply the if you want to go for the free of cost, you use the R, Python or some other software. So these are the methods. So now I'm going to start. These are the introductory part of your optimization. What is actually optimization? What is your optimization technique? There. So now come to the part of the linear programming here. So engineering application optimization I have covered, and what is optimization is there. What are the different methods are there? So I will upload this PPT on your team, and then we are going for the linear programming problem. So what is linear programming? What is linear programming problem? So I'm going to write it here on whiteboard. Whiteboard I'm going to share. Again, it will take a time to. Okay. Optimization technique up to what is going on in whiteboard. No, actually white is not opening. Yeah, it is going to open. It requires, no, this is not dismiss. Okay, it is open. So this whiteboard actually requires. Okay, now this whiteboard is visible. Now come to the linear programming. Sorry, linear programming. It's very interesting. Linear and then programming problem, also called programming and I call it problem also here. So this is called LPP, right? LPP. This is very important, and this will go. So actually this is when it comprises of the two words, right? Two words. One is the linear and the second is the programming, right? So can you tell me, anyone, what do you mean by linear and what do you mean by programming? Who will tell me, please?
So linear might mean that the equation that we'll be solving is having power not greater than 1.
Yes, very good.
Programming, I don't know whether if we are going to actually use programming language here.
Okay, no issue. So actually linear means what? There is a linear relationship with the degree 1, right? So linear relationship means this will be like this, a plus bx. Yes, this is the linear form. This is power 1. So the variables are interrelated in the linear form, and when you draw a line among these variables, the variable will give a straight line. Yes, and so interrelated with the degree 1, linearly they are related. And the second, programming means doing in systematic way. Yes, systematic way. Systematic way. So programming means what? First, for suppose I am talking about the computer programming, right? So before programming of anything, any problem, you have to find the flow chart. You go for the flow chart, no? Then so flow chart means what? This is the systematic way of steps to solve the problem, right? And that which we converted into the programming. So whatever the things we should go in the optimization problem, suppose I want to make a house. So optimization, when you apply, means we are not going to build a roof first. I will not going to build the second floor first, right? So we'll go for the systematic way. And which one is the best one? Some work will be in the parallel way. Like when you construct a house, the base will be first, then water tank, electricity, and other thing will carry on with, or some pipe fitting, or some sewage drainage and sewage. All these things are work together. So it makes the optimization of that one. So systematic way of doing the things, that is called the programming. So here we are also consider the linear programming problem is the problem where the variables or the inputs, they are interrelated, right? And we are applying our method in such a way, in such a systematic way, that we should achieve the objective. Getting my point? So
Yes,
actually,
so
okay.
we could say systematic is algorithmic way.
Same as the algorithm, like we are going for the systematic way.
Okay.
Systematic way. So I'm writing here. I'm writing a small note regarding the linear programming and who has given this one. So you try to write, or you can save it. No issue. So I'm just writing the introduction part here. Introduction part. Then we go for mathematical part. So I'm just writing here linear programming. Linear programming. This is a quantitative techniques, right? Quantitative techniques of decision making. It was introduced by this is for your MCQ question, introduced by Russian mathematician G.B. Danzig. G.B. means George B. Danzig, we call it G.B. Danzig or George Danzig, right? Danzig, and he has given in 1947, right? All about this. The name linear programming consists of two words, viz linear and programming. Fine. So we are going one by one, what is linear and what is programming, and then we'll go for that. So linear and programming. This is the introductory part. So the term linear refers to the linear relation. I said linear relationship of the interrelated variables, which is in the form of y equal to a plus bx, where this x and y are variables of degree 1, and a and b are constant, and a comma b are constant or coefficient, we call it constants. Now come to the programming part. Programming, the term programming, means planning a way of action in a systematic manner. With a view to achieving some desired optimal result. Optimal result. Why will do programming? Why will do programming in the computer? Why will make the flow chart? Because you want to have the particular result. You want to solve the problem and you get the result. So if you predefine the objective, then our objective will be achieved by applying this programming. Means what? The planning a way of action, and that must be in a very systematic manner, right? So that is maximizing or minimizing. So this is the definition of this bifurcation of the words. Now the another definition, that is called the bookish language definition. How actually what is the LP is. Thus I am defining here. Thus linear programming, LP, this linear programming is defined as a scientific and mathematical technique which is used to allocate the limited resources among the competitive activities so as to optimize. Optimize means this is maximize or minimize, max or minimum the given objective. Provided. What is provided? Provided the constants. Provided all the relation. Provided all the relation among the variables are linear. So this is the definition part of linear programming, right? So we are using it in a many better way. So this is what is called the basic definition of linear programming. Yeah, please tell me any doubt, please, in the definition part of the linear programming. Anyone? Yes?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
Fine, good. So now come to the basic requirements of the linear programming problem, LPP. So I call it, it is a basic requirements. What is the basic requirements, or also called basic requirements, also called the properties of linear programming problem. So what is actually the basic requirement is, we have the four things that is very important. One is, I said this is called decision variable, right? Decision variables. So decision variable must be there. This we call it x1, x2, somewhere called x and y and z and so on. So taking 1, 2, 3, that means we can generate more than 26 variable. If you go for x, y, z, so maximum 26 alphabets are there. So if you have, there is so many problems. There are so many problems in chemical engineering, especially that the chemical reactions are using the one chemical, another chemical, and so and so and so. In medicine, in pharma, there's so many components are there, and every component just makes one variable, right? So there might be a possible that so many variables, more than 26 variable, is required in that problem, and it makes the linear programming problem. Fine. That's why I'm saying here the number of variables is maybe large. But here we are confined 3 or 4 variables will solve the problem, right? Not more than 4 variables. We go for that one, 3 or 4. Directly the question will be there, that will be 3 variable maximum. But when you convert it into the dual form or some other unconstrained optimization is there, it will be 3 or 4. Perfect. No, it's a very simple one. Then second one, that is called the well-defined objective function, right? Objective function, right? So how to represent all these things, I will show it here. That means objective function may be positive, maximum or minimum, and we call it, that is, we call it z. So it is just I'm writing here a very simple way. Either maximization or minimization of z, right? Z, and this is the objective function here. We write it z. So what is the value here? And the third is, this is the presence of constraints or restrictions. Presence of constraints. This is not constant. You mind it, guide, please. This is not constant. This is called constraints. Constraints, right? Constraints or restrictions. What are the restrictions are there? Like tomorrow I will formulate a problem in the LPP form. If the equation of the problems are there, and then we'll formulate that in the LPP mathematical form. So tomorrow I'll give you idea of that, right? So restriction means what? What are the limitations? Limitations or availability of resources, availability of resources. Fine. So that should be whether it is resources. I'm just writing it. Resources. That is time, machine, man hours, markets, capacity, and these are the limitations that should be. These are the restrictions that should have. Everything has
Market is a restriction.
Yeah, market restriction, of course. Can you sell the cold drink, this Pepsi, in the summer, in the winter? Go to the Uttarakhand. Can you sell?
No, sir.
So there are so many things. There actually the segmentation, segmentation, product segmentation. This is again a part of social segmentation. Also again a part of analytics. Market
Okay.
segmentation. That's why. So now you see, just one example I want to give you. When you click, when you find, suppose you want to find um, a flight from Jaipur to Mumbai. Just to search on the Google, right? After a moment, you will find a pop-up at their near about your mail or on the screen. Yeah, it's a good hotel in Mumbai, good hotels. So, cheap hotel in Mumbai, and so like that. Will you get it? You
Yes, sir.
try. You try.
Yes, sir.
So
We
this
will
is the
get.
AI part, and when you find that, yeah, you are going to for the limit, that is the segmentation is what this customer is going from one place to another by using the flight, not by the train or the bus, not by even the bullock cart. That means we should provide him the hotel that he has to pay, or he will be able to pay. So this kind of information will be there. And this is AI will give you the market segmentation of the customer. Yeah, you all are with me?
Yes, sir.
Agree?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So the fourth point is this is the inequality, non-negative restriction. So the presence of constraints or restriction, or it is also called inequality constraints. I'm just using right here inequality. These are the words that you're using, so I know what they are actually we are calling. That's why I remember all the things. Inequality constraints. This is also called inequality constraints. Fine. So presence of constraints or restriction we also call inequality constraints. And the fourth part, this is called non-negative restrictions. Non-negative restrictions. So what is non-negative restrictions, right? Very simple. Very simple. Suppose x1, this represent the chair. A very simple example I'm taking it, right? Example, you are producing the chairs. Class is going on. And x2, this is you are producing table, right? In your company. Fine. So can you produce -5 chair? Who will produce?
No, sir. No, cannot.
No? Can you produce -2 table?
No, sir.
No. So this will not be possible. So this indicate non-negative restriction means this implies that whatever the decision variable should be, all must be either greater than or equal to 0. If you are not producing, that value will be 0. If you are producing, the value should be greater than 0. Agree?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm writing here a simple mathematical form of linear programming problem. Mathematical form of आपकी क्लास कितने बजे? 6 बजे तक?
हाँ जी सर, 6 बजे तक ही है.
Mathematical form of, just I will stop here after that, form of LPP, right? So just here, try to understand. Yeah, just I'm writing here. Don't go for that one here. Let x1, x2 to xn are decision variables. And this is C1, C2 to Cn. They are profit or cost related to the decision variable. Then I'm writing a problem. This will look like this. Maximize or minimize z equal to C1 x1 C2 x2 dot it goes to Cn xn. Then this is the one part, right? This is the one part. The second part will be the combination of all these equations will be the LPP. Second part will be, this is the subject to, we call it subject to. Sometimes we write sub to, subject to, short A1 1 x1 plus A1 2 x2 plus dot plus A1 n xn, and this is less than, equal, greater than, equal B1. A21 x1, A22 x2 and dot plus A2n xn, this should be less than, equal, greater than B2, and so on. We go to this part. So this will be like this. We'll explain in next class, don't worry. Then A, suppose this is m1 x1 plus am2 x2, and it will be amn xn less than, equal, greater than, equal to bm. This will be 1 2 3, this will be bm, right? Bm. Third part, and we call it x1 x2 to xn, all will be greater than or equal to 0. So this is the linear programming problem. This will like it. And simple, suppose just a question is there, okay, the maxima is z equal to 3x1 plus 4x2 and subject to, so this is a two variable equation, two variable linear programming problem, x1 plus 3x2 less than, equal to 10, x1 2x1 plus 5x2 less than, equal to 15, and x1 x2 greater than, equal to 0. So this whole is called, this is the LPP, similarly above this one. So I will explain tomorrow. Don't be hurry about that. In a very patience way, we go to solve the problem of LPP. So this is the problem that it is looking like that. This is the LPP problem. This is maximize or minimize subject to constraints, and this one. Fine. Should I stop now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So thank you everybody. Thank you being
Welcome.
with me and taking the attendance here. The 14 people were there in the class. 13. So thank you all. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.